We're working. Good morning and welcome to the 2019 flag raising. This year's mayor is Maureen Doherty, and she will now raise the flag, the colors, with Fire Chief McGrath and Police Chief McNeil. This morning, the Stratford High School Band, under the direction of Dr. Mark Ryan, is with us once again. We are very lucky to have such talented individuals who really show the pride that we have in our educational system in Stratford High School. They will be playing the United States and the Republic of Ireland national anthems. I would now like to turn the podium over to State Representative Joe Gresco of the 121st for a moment.
Thank you, Kevin. This is a great occasion and a great event every year, but I'm asking your indulgence briefly. One of our colleagues at the Capitol last evening unfortunately died of a heart attack, and he was from Bridgeport. Representative Ezekiel Santiago was a good friend to all of us, and we were just commenting earlier how he was a rock for that delegation, and he really helped bring them together and advocate for our region. So I knew Zeke for quite a few years, and it's just tough to process at this point. But if after the mayor has a couple of comments, we could have a moment of silence, we would all appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Zeke and I started in the General Assembly together, and he exemplifies everything that's good about this region and about Connecticut. He was a gentleman, a man of integrity, a man of his word. He wanted to see Bridgeport succeed, and when Bridgeport succeeds, we all succeed. And we are heartbroken at his passing. There will be a void in leadership without him, and we'd like to have a moment of silence, if you would join us, for Ezekiel Santiago.
Okay, at this time I'd like to bring Reverend Law for the invocation.
Good morning. Before we begin, I would also like us to enter into a time of silence for the 49 persons who were killed in a terrorist attack in Christchurch, New Zealand earlier today, which targeted Muslim worshippers in 2 mosques. Thank you. On this day, we gather together to celebrate St. Patrick's Day and the cultural heritage of Ireland and Irish Americans. St. Patrick is a patron saint of Ireland, popularly known for bringing Christianity to the island of Ireland. We gather today as persons of varied cultural, ethnic, and religious backgrounds. I myself am raised in the Protestant tradition by parents who are immigrants from China. There is something beautiful in celebrating another, something that is beyond who we are. Today's gathering is a reminder that celebrating difference and distinctiveness can bring people together. Let this celebration be a reminder of our ideals as the town of Stratford, residents coming together across differences of identity and ideology to enhance the quality of life of every person in our community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Reverend, for such appropriate and beautiful comments. Would the Irish Mayor like to say anything about the wonderful holiday we're celebrating?
So I want to thank you all for coming and wish you a happy St. Patrick's Day. And I'd like to leave you with the following. May the most you wish for be the least you get. May you get all your wishes but one, so you always have something to strive for. If God sends you down a stony path, may he give you strong shoes. May happiness often enter your gate and stay very late. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
So it's my honor to present the proclamation to Irish Mayor for the day, Maureen Brady Doherty. If you remember, we had a Brady who was our leprechaun last year, so we're just kind of carrying that forward. And Maureen is Stratford through and through. She has volunteered for as long as I've known her, whether it's in a PTA or at Sterling House or Perry House or, gosh, only knows what you do. But one of the best things about Maureen is she's positive, and I can attribute some of that to her Irish heritage, that there's always, a rainbow someplace that she's looking at, and it's not all clouds, even though there are clouds at times. But she's a wonderful person and a wonderful friend, and I'm really honored to name her as Irish Mayor for the day. And as she serves for the day, the recognition of her service to community and the devotion of her family is one of her characteristics, or some of her characteristics and tributes. It's anticipated that Maureen Brady Doherty will exemplify the spirit and humor and intelligence of the Irish as she governs today over our community of 51,000 residents. Maureen Brady Doherty, through her service as Irish Mayor for the Day, will remind us that the admirable qualities of perseverance, diligence, and service abound in all ethnic groups, as they do of those of Irish descent. Therefore, I, as Laura R. Hoydick of the town of Stratford, by the virtue of the authority invested in me, from the 15th day of March, do hereby proclaim Maureen Brady Doherty as Irish Mayor for the day. Congratulations.
At this time, the Stratford High School Band will play a couple of Irish tunes, Irish Party in Third Class, and Celtic Dance number 1. Isn't the Stratford High School Band fantastic? Let's hear it for them. Dr. Ryan and the students do such a wonderful job every year. And just in case you might want to tune in to the New York Parade tomorrow, there's a good chance you might see them on TV. So they'll be performing in New York, and we're very proud of everything the students do, not only for music, but for the town of Stratford. Thank you very much. Also in attendance this morning are a few elected officials. We have Bill O'Brien, Rich Fredette, Rick Marcone, and Lou DeCilio. We truly appreciate everybody's commitment to honoring this day, and this is really a wonderful event because of the people that show up and honor it. We are thankful for everyone that comes out every year. It is a great event. We get to hear the Stratford High Band, and remember that immediately following this in room 217, there will be coffee and green bagels, etc., etc. So thanks to everyone, and we can't forget thanking our mayor for allowing us and her staff for doing this on an annual basis. It always hasn't happened, but we're very fortunate to have leadership in the town that recognizes the importance of St. Patrick's Day and what it not only means to the Irish, but to Americans and Americans in our state. I know Representative Gresco mentioned earlier about Representative Santiago. That is a loss. It's a loss not only to the Capitol, but also to our region. He was one of the, I'm going to say, permanent fixtures that I remember in being in the Capitol, of someone who was always there, and particularly always there for the greater Bridgeport region. So it's going to be a loss, but certainly we all pray for his family at this time. With that, I will turn it over to Reverend Law for our conclusion.
I would like to close by sharing a blessing from the Christian tradition. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Amen.
Thank you very much. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and we'll see you in room 217.
Good job, Richard.